there aren't occupants in that area, typically at least.
Okay.
I mean, if you can manage that, go ahead. I don't see how any officer would be able to articulate not being able to see people in the car. You know, that'd kind of be like saying, well, a trunk is illegal to have because I can't see somebody in the trunk. Like nobody's expected to be there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be okay in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely makes sense.
Any other questions?
Oh, the math is mathing.
Please take those masks off before y'all get shot by someone on accident.
But then the deer are gonna run away. We gotta attract them.
We gotta, Rhodes. We gotta keep the mask on.
We've been through. We've been through a lot.
Like the whole time. You have no idea. It's been tragic.
Okay, we were Yetis at one point.
I mean, it can't be as bad as the person who we just scooped up off the highway. She was driving a rental car, had a headache on the freeway, woke back up. Her rental was gone. It expired. And then she got hit by a car on the freeway trying to recover it from local tow.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Tragic. Tragic. I can't believe it.
Sounds like a day. Poor lady.
I felt so bad.
Is she okay?
Yeah, I think she's okay. But listen, y'all have a wonderful day.
Have you guys seen all the fucking deer heads that people are putting around?
Yeah, we seen them.
Yeah.
Coming up, it's starting to become problematic, you know?
Yeah.
They're like everywhere.
I wish that the cops would deal with the crime that's happening. I mean, that's littering.
I mean, there is a charge for it.
Yeah, there is.
I mean, you'd have to see someone doing it, and you know what I mean.
I'm gonna be real. I feel like that could be quite difficult.
Yeah. Well, quite difficult being culturally insensitive.
No. I mean like proving that somebody is disposing of it and not setting it aside to be picked up once they've concluded their hunting trip. You know. Yeah. Well,
it was
y'all
nice
stay safe out there.
Yeah, you take it easy.
Bye.
Bye. 1:30, 10:08.
104, same traffic.
There seems to be a traffic jam on Great Ocean right by the aerial tramway. Actually cleared up, disregard. Oh my god. Oh my god. Chat, it's gonna happen. Chat, it's gonna happen. Y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. Dispatch 130 at 10:45 in the middle of Great Ocean Highway. I can't believe there's an animal carcass. I can't believe this. Everything okay? No. I'm not a...
Oh my god.
Not the 10:45.
Who would do this?
I don't know. I don't know. This is absurd. This is absolutely absurd.
Would you guys like me to see if I can do this?
But wait, can you legally harvest roadkill?
I don't know.
Me neither. Hey, look, you know what? If you can take care of it, have at it.
Let me see.
I think. Oh.
Oh my.
Where's she going? The deer's over here.
She has to run a little bit to get into a bloodthirsty mood, so...
Oh.
Yeah, so she goes and runs up the road and then comes down. Gets the blood pumping.
Got it.
I still don't feel like it.
Yeah, that's okay. Let's go make some more. Sorry, guys.
All right, it's all right. Y'all have a wonderful day. You know what? I'm sure animal control will be out here. Animal control, yeah. I'm sure they're on the way. I'm getting out of here. I'm setting up a speed trap on Great Ocean.
Okay.
You know, after this stretch of road, people are hauling ass. I know a good spot, but I need to pick either south or northbound lanes. Because I'm fully exposed to one side. Never mind. This is where we got that 1060 vehicle. Oh. I'm a scumbag. Did y'all see me?
Yeah, I seen you, but you know, I'm looking for that kind of stuff. If I was one of these Bezos civilians, no, I wouldn't have seen you.
Hey, firm. Fuck, we didn't get a radar reading on that. Or that.
EMS.
Send it.
I think the road narrows in this direction.
Ellis Freeway, nearest.
Hmm.
47 on the road, looks like a vehicle ejection.
Flop, I believe when you reference your GPS, your radio cut out.
I'm so sorry. Requesting 52s. Oh, stand by, hold on. Bye. Apologies, a bunch of people just showed for EMS requesting 52s. Ellis Freeway, parallel with Vinyl Park Drive next to the casino. I got a vehicle ejection on the freeway.
And for Alpha 5, Pool 76.
Get a reading on that one. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I would love. Okay, you know, this might be too complicated, okay, but I would love for even equipment to be able to be upgradable, right? Like base level radar that, you know, has sort of a limited range. A limited, not unlimited, to be clear, right? But then like being able to upgrade, like hell, even like, so unfortunately ALPRs are necessary because zeros and O's look visually identical. It would be impossible to deal with that without them. If that wasn't the case, I think like even like for your own personal vehicle, having to spend a few $1,000s to upgrade to get an ALPR, stuff like that would be sick. I love the idea of like a quick. Okay, dispatch 130. I got a 1060 vehicle southbound Great Ocean Highway. It's a ballista occupied once, I believe, by an individual in a pink shirt. Traffic light, weather clear. Speeds 120. They're full sending down to the tunnel. They've got quite some distance on me, but I should catch up. They are still continuing southbound Great Ocean Highway, passing the Route 68 turnoff. I'm doing approximately 140. They're probably doing 120.
Popped up near the back. But we're low on fuel, so we can hop a bit.
F4. They're still continuing southbound, passing the Chumash Plaza now.
We're desperately gonna need petrol, so we're gonna just try and make it to the Great Ocean.
10-4.
Sorry.
166 is. Go ahead.
Group 6, pull right, hold right. Thank you.
Same traffic.
Vehicles continuing southbound Great Ocean Highway, passing Pacific Bluffs. Still continuing southeast on Great Ocean. Yeah, confirmed. Active AD with that black. It's actually a Futo, not a Ballista. But southeast Bay City incline.
Hammer, you doubled?
Negative. Out of the vehicle, hands in the air.
166 secondary vehicles taking off at southbound Bay City incline, pushing Bay City Avenue. Right, southbound Bay City Avenue, left eastbound Boulevard del Perro, crossing over Liberty, pushing Prosperity, crossing Prosperity, taking eastbound Boulevard del Perro, over North
We haven't
Prosperity,
seen many 1060
crossing
cars, but
the Life Fleeca,
the last one
pushing Dorset,
we literally found in the same area.
crossing Madwin Thunder, crossing Portola, and crossing Rockford, taking eastbound Boulevard del Perro through the Merge Hallway. Passing Milton, merging eastbound Hawk Avenue, driving opposing lanes to travel. Passing the Hawk Fleeca and crossing San Vitas Boulevard, parallel to the Rockford Plaza. Go slowing.
Individual just got on the phone. We have 3 units. I'm content with moving over to channel 2 for this.
Copy that. Right attack.
And 2.
166 secondary, taking eastbound Popular, merging southbound Popular Street, approaching Supply. Passing Supply, crossing under San Andreas Avenue Bridge and approaching Vespucci. Crossing Vespucci, taking southbound Popular Street. Crossing under the Olympic Spaghetti and approaching Capitol Boulevard. Cross Capitol, taking southbound Popular Street, approaching Innocence Boulevard. Slowing right westbound Innocence Boulevard. Approaching Little Bighorn. Crossing Little Bighorn, westbound Innocence, slowing left southbound Road Lowenstein, opposing lanes of travel. Crossing a McDonald's. You go 50 there. Possible ejection, disregard. They're taking off again. You might be able to get a box here. They're reversing to the north from Road Lowenstein.
I suspect the vehicle's a manual. They struggled when it stalled.
Copy that. Taking off again, northbound Roy Lowenstein, left westbound McDonald's, secondary caller.
Westbound McDonald's. Left southbound Rancho Roche Avenue.
Be advised there was a speeding motorcycle southbound on Roy Low.
Right, westbound Cook Street. They were slowing down.
It's the Los Santos Police Department. Pull the vehicle over now and surrender.
Right. Am I right northbound Elm Street? Station. Right, eastbound and Boulevard. Hospital. Right, southbound. Cross Street. Bicycle, no way to there. Southbound Jamestown.
Tertiary, I want you to parallel, just in case they have a block somewhere.
I will do that as they go through this like valley.
10-4.
Left, north, left, westbound, person.
The amount of times I accidentally right click is insane. There we go.
Right, north, street. Slowly, left, westbound, Adam's Apple. Right, northbound, Calais. Right, eastbound. San Andreas Avenue. Left, northbound, making the jump onto the highway. Crossing off the lanes of travel, gonna be westbound, Zocalo Freeway. Lane 2 off the lanes of travel now, continuing westbound, Zocalo.
Right, get a unit over at the 10-4.
Taking the off-ramp, straightening now back into the highway. Merging down the Prince Freeway.
It's gonna be red garage, red garage.
Yep.
All right, secondary, stay with the vehicle and keep comms.
From gonna be a black in color, at least like the taxi car.
A-firm 166, primary, southbound to the Alta Old Apartments, left eastbound or approaching Alta Street. Braking, taking off again, right, southbound Alta Street, approaching Adams Apple.
Registered to John Paul.
10-4.
Taking southbound Alta over Adams Apple, crossing under Olympic Freeway and approaching Innocence Boulevard.
All right, really quick for the unit attaching. We need you on the 80 westbound Innocence Boulevard. For the unit currently with that food tow, do me a favor, stick with it, document it, put up a report for the abandoned food tow.
Northbound La Puerta Freeway, lower La Puerta. He's the 40 and climbing, northbound La Puerta Freeway.
The hell is that?
There's something directly underneath Adam's Apple back there.
10-9.
They threw something out the window underneath Adam's Apple on the highway.
10-4.
Checking.
Going northbound.
They're going 40 and not pulling.
10-4. We're gonna give them one last warning to surrender, and then request permission for PBS.
Reversing, now U-turning, merging southbound upper La Puerta Freeway, correct lanes of travel, parallel to the white garage. Merging into opposing lanes. Speeds of 40 miles per hour and climbing.
Pull the vehicle over now and surrender.
Lower La Puerta Freeway, opposing lane.
Covered was a notebook.
Copy.
Y'all have.
So- U-turning, merging a northbound off-road, back into the old Alta apartment parking lot. Approaching Vespucci Boulevard in the red garage. Right, eastbound Vespucci, crossing Peaceful. Approaching Alta. They threw something else out of their vehicles nearby. That's for the time being, you're alone.
10-4. Flop you on frequency. We're continuing northbound Alta. Hard braking right eastbound into Group 6 parking.
Jesus.
Continuing northbound Lower Power. They are picking up speed right eastbound Integrity Way. Continuing eastbound all the way to Little Bighorn. My vehicle's out. Okay,
No
my
visual
vehicle's
on
back on.
center.
No, southbound Little Bighorn. Apologies. I don't know what happened to my vehicle. We're on the train tracks. Continuing south.
Have your comms for the time being. South, U-turn to the north, road to follow.
Continuing northbound on the train tracks. Parallel to Little Bighorn. Merging left westbound towards Integrity Way. 130 secondary. Continuing westbound. Stand by. Hard braking.
Sir, is that a brake check? I'm gonna advise you not to do that again. Stop the vehicle, submit to police custody.
All right, we're clear for PBS.
Brake check. Sir, this is your only
Merging
warning.
onto
Police
Del
custody
Perro.
will be out of
Vehicles
direction.
flipped. And back on all four.
Vehicles U-turning facing west, opposing lanes, Del Perro Freeway. Transitioning correct lanes with us.
Throw it on the thing on the freeway. Continuing westbound on the freeway. Currently pit in the middle, in the median lane.
Stop the vehicle.
Keep on just throwing random shit, knowing that we're gonna just check it.
Seems like it. Traveling incorrect lanes up the freeway westbound. Being pitted into the wall again.
And box the vehicle here.
Box. They're on phone.
Vehicle's currently boxed on the off ramp from Upper La Puerta down to Del Perro.
You're being illegal. Give it
Out of the
up.
vehicle now! Los Santos Police Department's lawful order.
They're calling for backup, so there may be another vehicle popping up.
Hey, friend. Both of you out of the vehicle now!
No. Get out the car.
Out of the
freeway on the
vehicle.
opposite side. It's currently traveling eastbound. It's pulling a U-turn across the lanes, heading up our ramp now, approaching us. It's going to attempt to break box. Vehicle approaching now, black in color.
Driver's hopping out.
It's more of like a ceramic color.
Both ditching the taxi and hopping into the
It's more like an onyx.
Ingot.
Like a dark gray.
Hey, firm, I need one unit to stay back with that vehicle. Document it. 130 primary with this ingot. We're now southbound Upper La Puerta Freeway approaching the original vehicle. 130 is going to hold on pitting until I have an additional.
We're behind you.
166 secondary, southbound La Puerta Freeway, emerging lower.
The advised RO for this vehicle is a flossy gray.
Copy that. Crossing under Adams Apple, left eastbound off-road, right southbound La Puerta Freeway, opposing lanes of travel. Holding a left off-road to the Innocence skip. Crossing Innocence merging southbound off-road under La Puerta, slowing left eastbound. They're gonna exit out on Alta Street. East off-road, approaching Alta now. And by direction, right southbound Alta Street.
Please tell me I don't. Okay, there we go.
Taking southbound Alta. Left eastbound, taking the skip to Forum and Davis. East, approaching Davis. Left northbound Davis Avenue. Left westbound Forum. Wrapping through the Forum bends and approaching Carson. Left westbound Carson Avenue. Approaching Innocent.
Be advised, if there's any additional swaps, I'm going to call the pursuit.
Copy. Right eastbound Innocent. Left northbound Power Street. Right eastbound through an alleyway. Left northbound. Right eastbound directly beneath Olympic Freeway, soon to exit Elgin.
My vehicle's out again. I don't know what happened.
Cross Elgin.
They went east towards the VU and are exiting Strawberry, I believe. Could be wrong.
Needs to be another.
Oh, what the fuck? I swear I heard an ingot right around me. No. I misheard. It had to have continued eastbound towards Capitol, alternatively south, but I think you would have seen it south.
Copy. 166, the intersection of Little Bighorn and Crusaders Code 4.
For
Same traffic
130's,
with the off-road bit beneath Olympic Freeway.
130 is going to clear the parking garage off of Crusade. If there's nothing here, I'm content with calling it UTL, documenting the vehicles, getting them impounded, and just moving forward.
Copy.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened. That's now the second time in that pursuit where my vehicle just turned itself off. At first, I thought my vehicle was damaged as a result of them throwing stuff, but my vehicle's not damaged at all. It's not rattling, nothing. It just turned off.
Taxi comes back to a Jean Paul.
A firm. I did not see anything in the parking structure on any of the floors. I'm telling you, I am confident I heard that ingot as I was exiting on a Strawberry, and it sounded like it was to my left. Now that I think about it, that could have been up on the fucking freeway.
Yeah, all the alleyways, parallel to Power, beneath Olympic Freeway, Code 4. Same traffic with the old Benny's alleyways as well.
Yeah, genuinely, I don't know why my car turned off twice in that pursuit. And you can't just turn your car back on? Ending it? So if you turn your car off, you can't just, like, I'm turning it on right now. You have to be below 20, I believe. Actually, no. 8? Well, that's changed. Is that just lockpicked? I mean, NRP, you know, wouldn't be able to tell the difference between being lockpicked and having a fucking key and a struggle with the key, but I don't think I've ever stumbled upon anyone lockpicking a fucking car. If it's bound to scroll wheel, it could be going a little dodgy. Please don't tell me I have a fucking scroll wheel issue with my mouse already. I had a scroll wheel issue with my last mouse. Then I upgraded to the... Well, not upgraded. I got a replacement G Pro Superlight 2, actually. That would be fucked up. So the way... Okay, this is what would happen. The last time, which this was literally a couple months ago. Your car UI didn't disappear? Oh. Good point. Yeah, I don't know. Surely it has to be something mechanical. Dispatch 130, I am calling it UTL. For anyone who was tasked with documenting the vehicle, there should be a report up. Stand by.
A Great Ocean 1080.
10-4, it's listed under reports, not incidents, correct?
Hey, from?
10-4, thank you. So all vehicle-related stuff, photos and such, make sure it's thrown in evidence there. And then we can request impounds for those vehicles, reference that, and it'll be for reckless evading in all of the impound reasons. So what would happen with mine is my prior one, and again, I just replaced it. I'm just saying, if y'all ever get peripherals, go to Best Buy, get the Geek Squad replacement plan, pay 20, 30, 40 bucks for like a 2-year plan. Because if you have, listen, love Logitech products, but you're almost guaranteed to have an issue within a couple years. And and then you pretty much pay $40 for a replacement. And when I say replacement, they give you the value you paid for it in a gift card, essentially, and then you can buy a replacement or even upgrade, which is what I did last time. But what would happen is I would scroll up, which is jumping for me in like Valorant CS, and then when I would stop, it would scroll back 1. So like I'm scrolling up, and then as I'm scrolling up, I'd stop, and when it went to like its rest position, it would register as if I scrolled back 1 tiny click. Which is very problematic because by default, that is a weapon change in most games. The same issue drove you crazy. You want to know what's funny? Have the same mouse and same issue. Here's the funny thing. When actually, we should be cleared to collapse this frequency. Are we waiting for tows on those vehicles?
Hey, I'm waiting on tow for the taxi on Del Caro and La Porta for you.
10-4, 130 en route. The funny thing is, number one, I don't play Overwatch, okay? But when I play Valorant CS, I snipe, right? So chat was telling me that I should play Mercy. No, not Mercy. Widowmaker. My bad. And what happened was this was the original G Pro wireless, not the Superlight, right? For whatever reason, I could not hold the right click because, and I only found out after, because in GTA you don't really have to right click for much. I found out after my right click had a double clicking issue, so I would go and scope, and then it would unscope automatically. So I got that replaced. That one was replaced under, actually, it was replaced under warranty, but I also upgraded to the Superlight because it had just gotten released at that time. Got this Logitech headset a few years ago, worked great for 8 months until one driver stopped out or putting out sound. Took it to Logitech. They sent you a replacement. The replacement broke in half a year. Thank you for the assistance, by the way.
Christ. Oh, my pleasure. How do we call these in for the reckless evading tows now? Because we called in here, right? Or at the inbound?
We can put it in here, and then I mean, the reality here is we can likely clamp the vehicle, but I mean, every time I put in a tow, there's typically a tow within a few minutes, just on the request. The tow truck driver gets assigned, and it is what it is.
This is Desmond Troy.
Have a good one.
It's been 8 minutes there, Miss McCall. See what's going on.
Ooh.
You promised me not 6 minutes.
Ooh.
It wasn't 6 minutes. You're right. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I think there's a lot of wear and tear on mice, keyboards, even headsets.
166, what's the status with the tows? I just had to drop Sky off before C42, but I'll be en route shortly. Copy.
I'm gonna move my vehicle if this is the tow. That is not the tow.
This is your reputation, sir.
I mean, like I said, even headsets. So for example, I had the G Pro X. Tow should be arriving now.
Hey, random question. How much are they paying tow drivers now?
So these are normal tows, essentially. So they're paid by the state.
But we get, so they're not actually getting paid.
No, they are getting paid for the job. This is no different than if somebody called in an unauthorized parking tow on a vehicle. What was I saying? So I had the G Pro X. Great headset. I love it.
166, wait, they do get paid?
Yeah, because they always charge us.
They be lying to me.
If they're getting paid for an unauthorized parking...
You keep backing up from me.
Oh, apologies.
Okay. I apologize for that. You said mark it here, then we're good to go.
They have us mark it,
correct.
So I don't know how they're getting...
Okay.
So, okay. Okay, so unless we are specifically instructed to do something else, we don't need to call a specific tow truck driver. If you do call a specific tow truck driver, that's likely where the issue comes into play. If we put in the request, I've never had to wait more than a few minutes for a tow truck driver to actually arrive. Now, that's like a standard situation. right? And we can't, you know, someone might get into a car accident on the way that might take longer, whatever, right? But
Oh,
for
so you
normal,
don't call them. You just what do you request it for or whatever? and
correct.
Get it?
Yep. And then they get paid by the state for you know, completing that job. So I had G933s, I think it was G933s, as a headset, which is great because they're wireless, and wireless for roleplay is top tier, right? I can step away from my computer, still hear people talking, and come back and still be up to date, right? I otherwise have a very expensive set of headphones.
Has state retrieve it immediately.
Wait, really?
Yeah, anything with the arrows, the green
Wait,
ones.
what did you call it in for?
Reckless evading.
In state snatching. Okay.
That is strange.
That is very strange because that was the complete opposite of what was happening about a day or 2 days ago.
Yeah, I can't explain that. Troy, do you have cash on you?
Hey, firm.
10-4. I don't know what they would typically get paid. Ask them. I will grab money from the ATM and make sure you get repaid. Because if that's happening, then ideally, yeah, we would wait to put in the request until we're at the impound lot, but I don't remember that happening.
We're code 4 from the situation. The vehicle has been impounded by state.
Copy is that. 166 transitioning, channel 1. Good job, you.
What was that? Hello? Am I hearing shit? Hello? I'm hearing shit. I'm going crazy. Dodgy Y. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm fucking everywhere right now. So G933s, phenomenal because I have a Go XLR, and in order to have audio that can play to you but not the remainder of stream, you pretty much need a direct connection to the Go XLR, right? The receiver, like the wireless receiver, had here we are. The wireless receiver had a like 3.5 mil, you know, an aux cord essentially, right? And so that would go into the receiver and then would go to the back of the Go XLR. That was fine. The G Pro X released and it didn't have that on the receiver. They removed it. So I could still play things, but I couldn't hear it myself. And that's stupid. The G Pro X2 released. It is somehow the tiniest bit lighter and has like twice the battery life of the original one. It's phenomenal. I love it. And they added that back. So I bought it. I bought it. Love it. No complaints. Yeah, genuinely no complaints. The craziest thing is I don't care what anyone says. Like I've always said, like, quality, excluding, like, I know it's fucked up to talk about quality, but then sort of take points away on the basis of reliability.
What did you just do?
When Logitech products are working the way they are intended, they are phenomenal. They're wireless products, everything. In fact, I would argue to say that, like, again, when they're working, which shouldn't be a caveat that I need to put out there, I think Logitech's peripherals are probably the best hardware-wise, but I've never, ever, ever in many, many, many years never liked their software at all. Well, so I've had really good experiences with Logitech regarding RMA stuff. Oftentimes, they'll ask for like a small piece of like proof that there's an issue, and then like send you a replacement, you know? I do have the G Pro X2, yes. Go XLR is basically the bare minimum in the market, but audio stuff is terrible PC-wise unless you spend big money. Oh, 100%. 100%. In fact, so yo, the way some of these markets work for like certain things is so wonky. Okay, so I have, yes, G-Hub does suck. I have a Shure SM7B. Sorry, I had a Shure SM7B. And there's a wire that goes from the bottom of the microphone to the actual mount for the microphone, because on the mount where it would screw into like a arm thingy, that's where the XLR plug is, right? And it connects to the bottom of the microphone. That's how it's all connected. That wire on my Shure SM7B, which is like a $300-400 microphone, that wire was acting like a phone charging cable that you have to hold a certain way for it to charge your phone. We've all been there. There's probably not a single person in this chat that hasn't experienced that personally, right? And so I dealt with that for a while. I was able to like mostly position it in a way to where it wasn't an issue, but I move the arm all the time, right? It's gonna get kicked out of place. It came to the point where I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna get a replacement, right? I go and order a replacement, only to find out that Shure came out with a new variant of the SM7B, which has a, what is it, a preamp built into it. So a lot of audio equipment in the past wasn't able to drive, or wasn't strong enough to drive the SM7B, and so you'd need a cloud lifter, right? Never needed one with a Go XLR, but now you can add, I think it's like 18 or 28. I think those are the two pre-configured like things from the microphone itself, right? That's great. I was like, oh great, you know, just in case anything were to ever happen to my Go XLR, no big deal. Only to find out that as of a couple years ago, most audio interfaces nowadays, it's pretty much standard to be powerful enough. Ooh. It's pretty much standard, even at like entry level stuff. It's standard to be powerful enough to power the SM7B. When the light turns green, pull off to the right hand side. Just a reminder, if anyone's on frequency 2, we are collapsed. You can swap over to 1. Dispatch 130, 1038 southbound Elgin, in front of the ammunition parking lot entrance with a Group 6 security van. Occupied. Looks like once, could be twice. On USB stand.
Dispatch 145, has anyone heard my 77 calls or?
Negative. 130 was on frequency 2, that just fully collapsed.
That's all good.
Just a second, sir. Radio's going a bit crazy.
No worries, I understand. You gotta be safe.
Code 6 thing, but I think I'm gonna back out if there's other stuff going on.
130 can break from this traffic stop and be en route.
No, it's okay. I can break off of this. I've been here for a couple minutes and I haven't seen anything anyway, so I'll just wait and see if anything else pops up.
Hey, firm. All right, sir.
Anyways, I don't mean to pull you off something.
How you doing?
We have a problem.
Okay, what might the problem be?
You cannot be traveling that fast in the city.
What was I doing? I thought the speed limit was like 55, 60 now.
It's 55, but you were definitely going above that. I saw you hauling ass down the road.
You saw me or you clocked me?
I saw you.
Ah, but you didn't clock me.
So I don't need to clock you when I see you.
But you got to be able to put a speed on the ticket, right?
Yeah, and based on my professional experience, you were definitely doing over 86. Sir, it's irrelevant.
Sir, when was the last time your eyeballs were calibrated for speed testing? With all due respect.
Right, what's the position on your stop?
Stand by. Southbound Elgin, in front of the ammunition parking lot.
Copy, 145 is action.
Sir, listen. I have this conversation all the time with people. The reality here is, again, based on my professional experience, you were most definitely going at a rate in which this would qualify as first-degree speeding.
But you didn't clock me.
Again, it's irrelevant.
So you don't actually know how fast I was going.
It was over 86.
But you didn't clock me.
Again, sir, it is absolutely irrelevant.
absolutely relevant.
Tell you what.
Uh-huh.
If you do not agree with the situation at hand, you can take this to traffic court.
Mm-hmm. We can go right now if that'll solve your problem.
Well, I mean, I'm going to issue the citation.
You're going to issue a citation based on your observation, not actual physical evidence.
Well, sir, I'm taking it to... Huh?
You're basing a traffic stop on speculation, not physical evidence.
I'm not speculating nothing.
You did not clock me. By your own admission, you did not clock me.
I think you need to be a little more careful with listening.
You're saying you observed me, in your opinion, exceeding the speed limit. You did not clock me speeding. If we went back there and looked at your in-car radar there, you wouldn't have a speed lock.
Well, again, sir, it's irrelevant because you were speeding, and I'm a professional.
You did not clock me.
Again, irrelevant.
No, absolutely relevant. If we went to court right now, right, you would have no physical evidence that I was speeding.
I mean, if that's what you believe, that's on you.
Because you are saying you observed it. You did not.
I did observe
say
it.
You clocked it. You're saying based on the observation with your
I'm going to
eyeballs,
need to see your identification card, sir.
I need to see your identification card. Nah, I'm just fucking with you, man. You can have it. Let's give it. There you go. That should be it. Oh, hold on. There we go. Nope. Shit. That was the horn. Yeah, no worries.
Let's see here. Edward Crinkle Toes.
Yep.
All right, Edward. I will be with you shortly. Sit tight.
Yeah, no worries.
One second.
You're good. 83, second degree. Mr. Crinkle Toes. No. History. That's interesting. All right, so here's what we do. We've now second degree speeding. It's 28 over. Speeding.
Have you asked for a supervisor?
No, I'm just making sure that it's not going to be, oh, I am a supervisor kind of situation.
I don't think so, but I don't think asking for a supervisor is going to make any difference.
Well, then I want to know when I can have his ass in court, because based on speculation, he's about to try and write me a speeding ticket.
How do you know he's speculating?
He said he observed me in his professional opinion speeding. He did not have
That is true. I did say that.
That doesn't mean that. That doesn't mean that. I think you're assuming that means that.
But he doesn't have me clocked.
How do you know that?
In court. His own words.
He said the words.
We're pedantic.
Did he say the words, I do not have you
4
clocked?
marks in 1 traffic stop? What the fuck?
So he didn't say that. It's interesting. Well, you believe what you want to believe, sir. I have every faith in my colleagues, sir.
Alright, evidence.
802 1030.
Were you speeding?
Break,
What
shots
charges are you,
fired. I believe
being
it's
put
Senior
as supervisor?
Buns. Give me 77s, please. It's gonna be
Oh,
San
okay.
Andreas and Ginger.
Oh.
166 en
I
route.
don't have much sympathy for speeders, sir. Do you know why?
I don't have much sympathy for people picking on hardworking individuals like yourself. You ain't got nothing fucking better to do with your time.
113 is 23.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. So
Code
this is part of the
6.
job dealing with speeding. There's absolutely not a waste
Same
at all.
traffic.
I'm here to enforce the law, make sure people are following the traffic laws, and I don't know if
People stealing firearms from you guys in this city. But you're sitting there around here farting around with me on the side of the road because y'all can't actually catch the big criminals.
well,
We got an
I mean,
individual in red running
big criminal
west,
is, you know,
eastbound. Adam's
interesting word, really. What's
Is
the big
77
criminal?
Jack
Tell
White
me
Garage,
how I
southbound,
have
I need a
people
77 on
pulling
the
firearms
mobile
on me
77.
when I can't
Go,
buy
go, go,
one,
go, go.
but y'all can't maintain them. I
Oh.
don't know anything about that.
You believe what
We
you
need
want to
additional
believe, sir.
77s at Senior Buns. I've got Graves at Senior Buns solo.
Shame.
One of that
Gang, I should be clear here. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Oh, he's fine. I ain't gonna be no trouble.
Mr. Crinkle Toes, so here's what's going to happen. I am going to be issuing you a citation today for second-degree speeding, which is a $600 citation, 2.0 license.
I want to know where and when I can challenge that.
San Andreas.
What was that? Sorry.
I want to know where and when I can challenge that.
So essentially the way it works is I can reach out to a judge for traffic court, which I will do as soon as this traffic stop concludes.
I'm sorry, my phone. Let me deny this real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't like to answer that. I try to keep it professional with you.
All right, so the way it's going to work is, well, number one, I do need your signature here along the bottom. It's not an admission of guilt. It's just indicating you've received the citation, sir. And that you can appeal at any time in the next 30 days.
Anyway,
right, I understand
before we jump to conclusions.
You intend on contesting it, okay? But the signature is just indicating you've received the citation and that you can appeal it in the next 30 days if you deem it appropriate.
I absolutely will. You're trying to take money from a hardworking individual. Wasting my damn time.
I mean, sure, hardworking, but you need to do so within the legal speed limits.
As I explained to that individual, y'all can't deal with dope dealers and people having PD firearms. I mean, you gotta waste my damn time on the side of the road with a trumped up speeding ticket.
Sir, respectfully, you say hardworking individual, but you're breaking the law while doing your job.
You don't have proof of it.
Okay.
Prove to me right now that you have proof that I was speeding, and I will happily sign and pay the fine.
Sir, you realize witness testimony is evidence?
What witness?
Me.
So with your eyeballs, right? You're saying with your eyeballs, not with a speed gun, you're alleging how fast I was going.
Yeah, definitely over 80.
So you don't have it locked on your radar there, though.
I've already told you several times it's irrelevant because I saw you.
It's not irrelevant.
It is
absolutely irrelevant.
It's absolutely irrelevant.
It's not irrelevant. It's relevant if you have me locked on your radar. If you have me locked on your radar and you can prove it, I'll shut up and pay the fine. You can't do that, can you?
Well, sir, I've already told you several times.
You can't prove it. Just admit it, and we'll be okay.
Sir, I'm not admitting to anything other than the fact that I'm issuing you a citation today for second-degree speeding.
Shame, absolute shame.
I mean, you can say it's a shame all you want. I think sometimes you need to take a good look in the mirror and acknowledge that you need to take responsibility for your
All I see in my mirrors right now
actions.
is some bullshit. That's what I see in my mirror, some flashing red and blue bullshit.
Okay, sure. You know what? Teach their own. Teach their own.
Do you have a supervisor by chance, sir? Or is this going to be one of those bullshit situations where you are the supervisor?
No, I'm not the supervisor. I can reach out to one. Give me just a moment.
I would appreciate that.
Yep, not a problem. But I am going to need that signature.
Oh, I'll sign it. That's fine.
All right, there we are.
Yep. If you hand it in here real quick.
Yep. There you go.
There you go. Yep. Do I get the top copy?
Just a moment.
Okay. Well, I'll let you give it to me.
Here we are. You have been billed the amount of $600. By the way this is structured is in traffic court. Should you be found, or should the citation be dropped or anything to that extent, you'd be refunded by the judge directly. Okay. So give me a second. I'm going to do a couple things here. I'm going to go ahead and contact a superior in addition to reaching out to a judge. Would I also be able to get your phone number? That way I can contact you in the event where a judge is available.
Sure, no worries.
All right, go ahead and get that.
I don't remember this damn thing, so give me a second here. Let me find it here. You ready for it?
Yep.
420. Oops, don't need it, senior buns. 420-833-3724.
All right. 420-833-3724.
And then put my phone away. You got to give me a second here. Hold on.
You're good.
Go again. Sorry.
420-833-3724. All right, perfect. Give me just a moment. I'll go ahead and contact.
You're denying my request to see the radar locked with my speed.
Sir, I would not have to provide anything here right now on the side of the road that would be for an appeal.
Convenient how that works. I have to give you everything, but you don't have to give me shit. Convenient.
No, sir, respectfully, I've given you a citation.
So you give me some bullshit.
In addition, here, go ahead and take this. That's your identification card back.
Thank you, sir.
Last time
I,
your ID card.
hey, I'll give you brownie points. At least you gave me my damn ID back. The last asshole didn't.
Ooh, okay. Well, just sit tight. I'll go ahead and follow through with the request for a superior.
I appreciate that.
There is only one person.
If he's busy, I understand.
Okay. But I will concurrently request a judge for traffic court. So,
Absolutely. Thank you, sir.
Just sit tight. I'll be with you shortly.
Thank you, sir.
EMS, when you finish treating the individual on the ground, the individual in red needs medical treatment.
So, for those of you guys wondering, chat, we have him clocked right here at 83. We have this as evidence. Okay? We want this to be taken to traffic court. All right? To remind people that just because it seems a certain way doesn't mean it actually is. Okay, let's call flop.
Hey, Matt, what's up?
Hey, I got someone asking for a superior. Are you available by chance?
I am actually. Are you downstairs?
Negative. I'm in a traffic stop, southbound Elgin, right by Ammunition, like the alleyway or parking lot entrance.
Let me take a look. Okay, yep, I see you.
All right, perfect.
I'll make my way over there right now.
Sounds good.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
Just a heads up, superior's on the way. I'm going to be putting in that request for a traffic court session now. Sir, I think you think a lot of things, but
well, this one's absolutely fang. Group 6 has a better PA system than the PD does.
Suspect is already. Oh.
Okay. I mean, listen, you believe what you believe in, okay?
Yeah, he's clear to go.
Here we are, and DOJ.
Dispatch 125, 10 8, 76, 130's traffic.
That's the search process.
I feel like if that...
All right. So, just a heads up, I have contacted my superior. He's arriving now. In addition, I have put in a request for traffic court to see if a judge is available. I typically give that 5 to 10 minutes. If I don't get a response within that time, we will part ways. If and when I do get a response, I will call you. And then if I'm available and you're available and the judge obviously at that time is indicating they're available, we can go ahead and meet up at the courthouse, and that's where the traffic court would occur.
Sure. No worries.
All right. Here you are. This is my superior.
Hello, superior.
Hello, sir.
How we doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm a little busy, but you know.
Well, we'll try and make this quick and simple.
Sure.
You get your I believe it was I saw a corporal patch on him.
I'm sorry?
I believe I saw a corporal patch on your minion here.
You call me a minion?
No, not. Which one am I talking to now? Now I'm confused. I'm trying to be respectful and address you by rank, but I can't quite.
Then why would you call either of us a minion?
I didn't call either of y'all a minion. Well, I called him a minion.
I'll be honest.
I was trying to be like, I'm trying to say I saw the corporal patch on him, but you know, trying to be nice.
I mean, sir,